Hello! Okay, so a few of you have asked if I can make a YouTube video for the latest bag design that I'm doing, I've designed, and I've decided that I'm going to try and do it for you. I've already stitched out the card slot, the bank card slot, the flaps, and I'm just about to do the purse. Once I've done all of those, I'm going to construct the bag. I've done the first part of the bag, which is the front pocket, the smallest pocket that goes right on the front, and the smallest flap goes on that. I've been asked to do 3 bags, 2 bags for one person, 1 bag for another person, and then a blue. They are in black, and then I've got to do a blue one with a butterfly on it. So I'll be doing them later on today, but I thought I'd try and get this done first. So I think I'm going to have to do it in a few different parts, because this camera is actually quite rubbish and it keeps conking out on me. This is about the 4th time that I've tried to do this now. So I've stitched out. I'm just going to do the purse on the 6x10 version. Now it fits in a 5x7 hoop. It's not a 6x10 size. The only reason that I've added it into a 6x10 is to get some more height on the phone pocket and some more width on the last step. So it's cut the steps down, and it made it a little bit faster to stitch out. So I'm going to add the zip now and add the vinyl, then the purse will be ready to be added. So bear with me, just in case it conks out again. But hopefully so far it's still recording. So I'm going to tape the zip in place now. This is just a plain black zip, and the zip goes, I like it opening from left to right. So I've given you the guide. I'll show you. Don't conk out, don't conk out, don't conk out. Don't conk out, don't conk out. Right, okay, so far, fingers crossed, it's still working. Right, okay, so I'm going to put some tape on the top and the bottom of the zip, and some tape along the edge of the zip. Now, put it in place. We need to make sure that the metal part of the zip is really out of the way, because I have caught that a couple of times, not today, but I have caught it. And my machine doesn't like it. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to put it over the line of the top and bottom. Doesn't really matter. And I'm going to stitch down the zip as well, and keep this tape in there. Still okay? Yeah, we're still doing good. We're still cooking on gas, which is brilliant. Right, so that's going to go down there. That's going to hold that in place. And I'm going to do it again. Down there, like that. Okay, so we're all in place. Okay, right, so here we go. Still okay, it's catching it, which is great. Okay, so it's stitched down the zip. I was a little bit naughty and I paused you. Now it's going to add the stoppers to the ends. So I suggest that you put a bit of tape over the zip, because the needle needs to run over the zip. You can take it off afterwards, but it needs to run over, so my fingers crossed. now that it's done that, I'm going to put a little piece of the vinyl over the end and just help it along the way, just hold it in place, stay in place. Right, now it's going to come down to here, and we're going to do the same again. I will show you something. Now right now the zip is on the outside of the tape, and I need the zip to go on the middle of the zip. I need the zipper pull to go in the middle of the zip. So I need to remove my tape and put the zip in the middle now, okay? And then I'm going to put the tape back over the top. There we go. I'm just going to reuse my tape, push the hoop back in and let it stitch out the guide for me. And then place another piece of vinyl over the end and stitch that down as well. After this is stitched down, I'm going to remove it and trim off the excess using my handy scissors. Right, let's just trim this off. The 6x10 version is slightly different to the 5x7 in that this version hasn't got the fold over tab, but it's basically the same. But because the hoop is bigger, I could add the closing tab. I could add that to the last hoop. So this is one of 4 that I need to make today. I don't think I'm going to get 4 done though, because this is taking me an absolute age to do this silly video. Absolutely hate doing videos because I hate the sound of my voice. I sound like a right wally. Little bit of tape there, I'll get that out afterwards. Okay, so now I'm going to add, on the instructions it says the vinyl needs to be, I think it is 4x7 or something like that. You need to cut it into 2 pieces, and I didn't put that in the instructions, I'm sorry. But you do need to have 2 pieces of vinyl, and they need to be taped down. Line it up with a nice straight edge. I put a bit of tape over it. I tape absolutely everything just to keep it all in place. The tape comes off really, really easily. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. It's not my big old boobs in the way. Right, so it's going to go around the outside first, and then it will do the line across. I think I'm okay. Yep. I'll just pause this now, I think, and I've got a break. Let me lift you up. Let's rethread it. Let's start that again. Let's go back to the beginning. We'll start that bit again. Second time round. She always plays up when I'm trying to record things. Stupid thing. Be right back! She seems to be running okay, so I'm going to carry on stitching it now, and I'll show you when you need to stop. I've got a bit of tape over there. It's going to go over the tape. When I get to the zip, I'm going to stop the machine, move the zip out of the way, and carry on. let's go back a couple of steps. Does not like this one bit. This vinyl does not like it. 1 second. Okay, let's carry on. Right, I'm going to move the zip out of the way, so I'm going to lift up the thing and move this out of the way, so it's out of the way, okay? Right, that's one side done. Need to do the other side, which is this bit here. Same again, just going to line it up, tape it in place. Right, that's one bit of the zip tape, and that's the other bit. I'm going to reuse my tape. I'm using two different black vinyls here, leatherettes actually, just to give it a little bit of a different look. Stick a bit on there. Just hold that down. Okay, let's get this done. Stop the machine again, lift up, whatever that's called. What is it called? I can't even remember. Let's move this out of the way. It's completely out of my way. And stitch all the rest of it down. Hurrah! We have a success. Okay, so I need to take this off of the hoop and put this to one side, and I'm going to start constructing the bag now. All of the add-ons are done. Okay. I can hear Pink Panther in the background. Right, 1 minute. Okay, I've just stitched out side 2 hoop. Oh god, what is it? 1, 2, 3. I think it's 4. So this is, I'll show you. I'm going to stitch out this bit now and add this bit to the bag and this bit to the bag. Okay, so you have your pre-cut pieces, which I have. And I'm going to add the felt underneath and the vinyl on top. I suggest you take the hoop off of the machine, but I just glide it underneath so that it's caught. Make sure that that's caught as well, which it has. And I put the vinyl on the top, and so, like that, and stitch them two together. Look at that. it's just doing the outline at the moment, and then it's going to do the fold down slots as well. So I'm just going to let it carry on, and I'm going to pause the video. Okay, so it's stitched out all of the outline, and it's stitched out the fold down slots, and it's just adding the top flap guide for me to add the top flap for the tissue case. So right, these two are taped, so I know that that goes with that. So it's not that one, it's that one, and it goes felt up, and you place it over the stitch guide, and you pop a little bit of tape on it. Now I prefer to use the masking tape because it's easier to get off. So I'm going to move that down so that I can see what I'm doing, and tape that in place like that. Give it a good push down. Yep, that looks good to me. Always lower the needle down, help, and stitch that down. Going to jump over, and then it's going to do the top line on the right side. Right, now they're my guides for the front pouch. So now I'm going to take the tape off of the top bit, because I don't want to stitch that in. Let's get that off. Come on. I've got people watching me. Don't be silly. There we go. Right, so the tape's off. So now I'm going to add this front pocket to this. And we're going to tape it down as well. So first of all, this flap needs to go onto this down here, and I need to tape it to make sure that it stays in the right place. So I'm going to pull the hoop down and see where the stitch line is and the stitch guide is. Lay it over the top of each other, get a piece of tape, and I'm going to tape it down. I'm going to use this tape and just keep swapping over and take that in place like that, and stitch the needle in. Yep, needle's good, and stitch that down. Now it's going to go up to the top. Remove this bit of tape. It doesn't matter about the rest of it, but that bit would have been in the way. Right, okay. So now I'm going to lift up the pouch, the front pouch, and I'm going to put the top of the corner on the top of the line and put the needle down in it to hold it in place. Now what we need to do is we need to pull this tissue pouch back and get it out of the way, and have it so that the stitched line on the pocket is sitting over the stitch line on the pouch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape it in place. I'm not going to run the tape down, I'm going to run the tape along that way because it's easier to get off. So when I've got it in place, I will tape it. See, the needle's holding it in the right place for me at the moment, so that I know that the top is in the right place now. Okay, so we're going to put a bit of tape over that bit there, and I'm going to put a bit of tape over that bit there. I love this song. I don't know if you can hear it, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Right, so I'm going to hold this and get that to stitch down. Keep your fingers out of the way. We have a little problem. I think it's my bobbin actually. I think my bobbin's just run out. 1 second. I was correct. The bobbin had run out, so I had to replace the bobbin. I'm just going to carry on. Now it's going to go over to the right side. Might as well keep that tape on, it's not doing any harm. Push that back. And now we're going to put the top right hand corner over the top right hand. I don't know, I can't remember the word. So lower your needle down. And again, I'm going to tape it in place. Saves your fingers. Push the pouch back out of the way. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah, push the pouch back out of the way. Tape it in place. Like that. Give it a good old push down.